Okay, hey Nicole. So I said I was gonna make a face chart video, so here we go. So what I start out with is the Max face chart. I like it because it's plain simple and there's a lot of face that I can use. And I don't know, it just works and I really just enjoy it. And I print this out to the biggest it can possibly be. So this is like this size paper. And it just fits right in here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it under there. But yeah, what I do is I trace it out onto this kind of paper, so I don't always have to print out and waste ink, print out pages and whatnot. So yeah, what I usually do is I usually tape it onto a window or something so that I can trace better and all that. And so yeah. And that's how I start out my face charts. And I usually put the top of the head there because I usually like to use that surface too. So yeah. Okay, so the next step is to, sorry if this is like really shaky. The next step is to trace out what you want. I usually do all my face charts in charcoal, colored charcoal. I have 2 of these and 6 or 5 other small ones. So they're really handy, and you can wet them down. So I have like water over here in a dish. You wet them down. I usually use a really stiff brush that most people would never use on anything else. But yeah, to trace it out, so this is going to be what I'm going to put on a face chart. I want him onto a face chart. So I want his eyes to be enlarged, so I'm going to take this out a little further to mark that I want this to be all white to make the eyes look bigger. You want to do the same to each eye. And then I'm going to mark where I want my eyebrows. So I'm going to be doing everything on this eye. So I'm going to put a crease here because I want to show that on my eye that I want a little higher of a crease than where my crease is now, just to make it look like an enlarged eye. And then also right here, I want it to be, his eyes are so big, it's kind of intense to have. And the eyebrows I want, oops, can't see. The eyebrows I want about here. I want them big, so I'm gonna put like that for some big eyebrows. And yeah, and then I gotta mark out the mouth, which means that I'm gonna have to draw a neck. So let's draw out a neck. What I like to do is a very simple neck, which is just like so. And then do the same for the other side. It does not need to be perfect. I usually like perfection, but it's just easier to just draw it out, get it done. There you go, you have a neck. So I can get on to the charcoal. But yeah, I'm going to draw out the mouth and then show you the end result of the tracing. Okay, so I was about to go on because I forgot I was making a video. But so what I did was I took a dark charcoal. Well, I put an orange charcoal under it and then put a dark charcoal on top using this kind of brush. Focus. 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 Yeah. It's a really hard brush and you wouldn't want to use it on your face. And then I used a lighter color to cover it all so that I can smooth it out. And so that's what I did. So yeah, that's my progress so far.
Absolutely a cultural bias that an outdoor grill is a man's domain.
On the other hand, at least at home, the stereotype is that women do most of the cooking, and it makes sense that that experience would translate to the grill.
Well, sounds like we gotta test it.
Perfect.
Okay, so what I did for the mouth was I took pink and red for around the lips. First put pink and then put red for a border. And I took white to make it very glossy looking, right here and right there. And then I made this part black for the back of the throat. In here is actually a reddish pink color. It's a little darker than the lips. And I put some black to shade it to make it look more realistic. And yeah, and then I'm going to be working on the tongue, which will be bright red with hints of pink and white right here to highlight it. But yeah, it's coming out pretty cool. Okay, so what I did here now is I did eyelashes and eyebrows, and I made this part a little bit bigger because the line needs to be right up here. And then I moved it down to show that I want bigger looking eyes. And so, yeah. This is, oh, and I don't know if I already said I put some eyelashes. It looks pretty fabulous. That's my arm. I'm going to do a picture afterwards to show you what it looks like. But yeah, this is the end result. And I hope you enjoyed a little backstage behind what I do. So yeah, here we go.